ESPN Analysts have slammed Gervonta Tank Davis for refusing a rematch with Lamont Rematch. And it's not sitting well with fans. Many expected Davis to step up and prove himself. But now whispers of him dodging a real challenge are growing louder. Stephen A. Smith and Shannon Sharpe didn't hold back, criticizing him for failing to act like a true champion. With the boxing world buzzing and fans demanding answers, Davis is under intense scrutiny. Has he just walked away from a fight that could have cemented his legacy?
Just so happen to be a boxing fan, that the fact that I do watch him fight, you know what I'm saying? Like, I really like boxing.
Are you open to immediate rematch?
In my contract, immediate rematch was signed. I signed for the immediate rematch when I signed for the first fight.
Right.
Just in case he lost or just in case it was a draw.
So when you got a rematch clause, how long we taking?
It's up to the A side and when they want to fight. So I'm thinking it's going to be soon. I'm hoping it's going to be soon. Let's say that.
What is soon to you? When you say soon to me, I'm thinking a month.
I'm thinking July.
I'm thinking July for sure.
The Davis versus Roach showdown was set to be a statement fight for Davis. But things didn't go as planned. Roach exceeded expectations, pushing Davis to his limits in a back-and-forth battle. The defining moment came in the 9th round when Davis shockingly took a knee. He later claimed hair grease blurred his vision, sparking widespread debate. The referee ruled it wasn't a knockdown, a controversial decision that fueled further discussion. ESPN Analysts questioned Davis's focus, with Stephen A. Smith stating, "Distractions in boxing are costly," while Max Kellerman added, "This raises serious concerns about Davis's preparation and..."
I gotta stand down and give mad respect to Lamont Roach. Brother fought one hell of a fight. This was a damn close fight. Gervonta taking a knee should have been a knockdown. Either way, Roach has skills, fought his ass off, deserves nothing but respect. He earned the boxing world's attention tonight. He has mine. Thought he'd be too small. I was wrong.
Stephen A. Smith raised concerns about Roach's size disadvantage against Davis, stating, "Roach is just too small. That's my issue. I'm not questioning his skill, but size matters." Many boxing experts shared this view, including former interim WBC lightweight champion Ryan Garcia, who remarked, "Roach has skills, no doubt, but I don't think he has the power to keep Tank off him. He's in for a tough fight."
Taking place Saturday night at the Barclays Center in New York City between Gervonta Tank Davis and Lamont Roach, Gary Russell versus Jose Valenzuela, and Sandor Martin versus Alberto Puello. Gervonta Davis uses 80, knock somebody out inside of 85 punches because he's clearly capable of that. But I just see this as being a kind of fight where he's going to have to run him down. He's going to have to walk him down, rather, and he's going to have to throw some punches before he ultimately catches him. And that's how I view it. So I'm going to go with more on this particular one. Next up,
Lamont Roach Jr.
Following their controversial majority draw on March 1st at Brooklyn's Barclays Center, Lamont Roach is demanding a rematch with Gervonta Davis. One judge scored it 115 to 113 for Davis, while the other had it even at 114 to 114. The most debated moment came in the 9th round when Davis took a knee, citing eye irritation. But referee Steve Willis didn't count it as a knockdown. Roach believes this moment altered the fight's outcome, stating, "I thought I edged it out. I definitely won, but let's run it back." Davis has also shown interest in a rematch, targeting a potential fight by the end of May. Both fighters are eager to settle the score.
From a division lower, moves up and gives Tank Davis his toughest fight. I thought beating him on the inside, making him miss, putting offense behind defense after making him miss, being more active. Obviously, Tank's going to have the edge in power. Tank is going to have the edge in power strikes. I think ultimately the stats spoke to that. I don't think that this was a disaster. I think it'd be strong to call it a disaster. The fight was not great up front. The fight was not great in the middle, but it was very good. Not amazing, but definitely very good down the stretch. I think we can all agree with that.
Despite Roach's continuous calls for a rematch after their March 1st draw, Davis has dismissed it as an immediate option. The fight ended with one judge favoring Davis 115 to 113, while the others had it at 114 to 114. Controversy erupted when Davis took a knee in the 9th round after a jab from Roach, yet the referee didn't rule it a knockdown. Roach's team appealed, but the New York State Athletic Commission upheld the decision, citing that both fighters abided by the referee's ruling. While Davis acknowledged Roach's performance, he made it clear that his focus lies elsewhere. He teased a future fight, leaving fans speculating about his next opponent. Meanwhile, Roach remains determined, believing there's unfinished business that needs to be settled in the ring.
I'm not sure, bro. I'm definitely not sure, but hopefully we could get it before. Nah, it probably won't be this year.
Is that the one you want next?
Yeah, it's definitely the one I want next, but it's not gonna be next.
What is?
You might see it in a minute.
The controversy surrounding the Davis versus Roach fight has escalated, as the New York State Athletic Commission (NYSAC) has officially launched a review of the fight's outcome. According to Boxing Kingdom, technical issues initially delayed an immediate review of the 9th round incident, where Davis took a knee. Many argue that it should have been ruled a knockdown in Roach's favor, a decision that could have drastically changed the final result.
Even without the knee, that should have been a knockdown. I thought I should have won a competitive fight. I think I did what I needed to do necessary to bank the rounds. I'm just a little frustrated with the scorecards. I thought I should have won.
The boxing world erupted after the fight's conclusion, with many believing Roach should have been declared the winner. The disputed 9th round moment fueled social media debates, with hashtags like #RoachRob trending, Floyd Mayweather Wade, and stating, Tank still got it, but that 9th round was a mess. Roach gave him a real fight. A rematch makes sense. Shocker Stevenson echoed the sentiment, saying, Lamont outworked Davis. That draw doesn't sit right. Roach, confident in his performance, added, I went toe-to-toe with one of the best and proved I belong at 135. A draw isn't enough, I want that rematch. Davis, responding to the controversy, stated, Lamont's a great fighter, but I felt I did enough. That grease in my eye threw me off, but I'll be back stronger. Let's run it back.
On himself, the wind didn't push him and made him fall on his knees. I had to boom hit him with that right hook, hit him with that left hook, and made him fall. Hit him with that body shot. Pow. I don't know, but that wasn't an official knockdown. Me, I feel like that should have been an official knockdown. But hey, I'm not a professional ref. I don't even know the rules for real. I just know, boom, don't hit nobody in the back of the head. Don't hit nobody to keep your hands up at all times. And no low blow shots. That's all I know. But y'all, if y'all gonna anticipate, they need to have a rematch. Should they have a rematch? Yes or no? Y'all let me know. Should they have a rematch? Yes or no? Do y'all actually even want to see the rematch? Yes or no? Because me, I want to see the rematch. I need to see a rematch because, bro, this was too good of a fight for it to be a draw. Like they should have that same night. All right, it's a draw. We going for 3 more rounds. 3 rounds, 1 minute rounds. Boom, we gotta settle this. And whoever wins, that's win.
Gervonta Davis has announced that he is stepping away from boxing, citing a desire to focus on his mental health and personal growth. The undefeated WBA lightweight champion revealed that the sport has instilled an aggressive mindset in him, which he now wants to leave behind for the sake of his 2 daughters. I want to do therapy. I want to get everything out of me so I never think about fighting again, Davis admitted. His decision marks a major turning point in his career, as he shifts from the warrior mentality that defined him to a journey of self-improvement. Instead of chasing titles, Davis is choosing to find inner peace, proving that true strength extends beyond the ring.
That's why I don't want to box no more. I want to do therapy, right? But I feel as though if I do therapy, it will lose the fire that I have inside me. I want everything out of me, West, so I don't never think about fighting again. I don't think about even getting angry, you know what I mean? Because I have 2 girls, 2 daughters. I'm wanting to be much softer, you know what I mean? Be more humble and things like that.
The controversy surrounding the Davis versus Roach fight continues to grow, particularly due to the critical 9th round moment. Davis took a knee, citing eye irritation, but referee Steve Willis did not count it as a knockdown. Many believe that, had it been ruled correctly, Roach would have won a 10-8 round, potentially changing the final result. The New York State Athletic Commission has acknowledged that technical issues prevented them from reviewing the incident in real time, leading to even more scrutiny over the fight's conclusion.
But I must say, do it enough.
Can you describe what the feeling was like in the ring? And was it to get the towel out, to get the burn out of your eyes, or what was going on? And
I didn't want to get caught. I didn't want to get caught while my eyes was burning, and you know, like you can get knocked out like that. So I'd rather take the knee than, you know. But I didn't really know that you can like get disqualified for all that, or like when you start counting, I'm like, what the hell? But I don't know. It's cool.
Boxing legend Mike Tyson has praised Gervonta Davis's talent, stating that with the right choices and dedication, he has the potential to reach legendary status. While acknowledging Davis's skill, Tyson stressed the importance of discipline, inside and outside the ring. His advice highlights the delicate balance between raw ability and wise decision-making on the path to greatness.
I don't really be trying. I like to hit the face.
What was Mike Tyson?
He was a brawler.
Brawl means more than one person. So he knocked people out real quick. You knock people out real quick.
Yeah, but I can knock you out like...
So you saying that you can knock him out faster than Mike Tyson, probably, if it was a challenge?
Mike Tyson got power and skills. I feel as though like I have like the whole package.
George Kambosos Jr. didn't hold back in his criticism of Gervonta Davis. Following his controversial draw against Lamont Rematch Jr., Kambosos commended Roach's impressive skill and resilience, noting that he did what few have pushed Davis to, his limits. He also questioned Davis's ability to compete against top-tier opposition, especially given the controversial 9th-round moment when Davis took a knee, without being credited with a knockdown.
What did you make of that fight on the weekend? What did you make of the controversy in that one?
Look, I had just finished my recovery session, so I was pretty docile and relaxed, and then the fight, especially at the start of it, wasn't too thrilling and too action-packed, so I was starting to doze off a little bit, but I woke up a little bit more when obviously Lamont started giving him some work, and he looked good, man. I got to give respect to Lamont Rematch. He proved a lot of guys wrong. I think he shocked Tank a lot with what he was able to bring, and again, we saw the controversy with the knee. To me, that's a knockdown. You can't just take a knee and decide to, go to your corner and get your face wiped. So, if that's a 10-8 round, Lamont wins the fight. So it's unfortunate, but that's the fight game. Hopefully they'll do it again and he gets paid, what he's worth.
Have you ever seen anything like that in boxing before? A guy sort of just voluntarily...
We've seen Floyd take a knee and be put on the count. We've seen Miguel Cotto, take a knee, obviously into his corner, be put on the count.
Despite previous hints at retirement, Tank Davis appears more determined than ever. Reports suggest he has reconsidered his decision and is now fully committed to securing a rematch with Roach. Observers have noticed a shift in his attitude. He's now eager to return to the ring, silence his critics, and reclaim his dominance.
Well, it looks like Tank was not playing about this rematch, man. He's looking to probably get back in the ring with Roach by the end of May. And as far as that retirement stuff, looks like that's out the window as well.
Course of your plans for your future?
Yeah, it definitely changed my plans. It definitely changed my plans. I probably got like 4 more fights now, for sure.
But I'm going to be honest with y'all, man. As much as, we hate the fact that he had a draw, I think this was the best thing for Tank. You could just kind of see, even in the press conferences and everything like that, he was kind of forcing himself to be interested. And I only know one person that can bring his interest back. Calvin is the key, man. Calvin has known Tank since he was a child. Nobody knows Tank more than Cal, man. He's the only person that I believe that can bring the best out of Tank. But what do y'all think, man? What do you think Tank needs to do differently in his next fight so he can get back to doing stuff like this, man, at the end of his fights? Comment